going on, YouTube world? Charles Hutcherson here, and today, man, probably one of the most anticipated balls, the Stealth Pearl. Like, the original Stealth, I think it was a sleeper for a bit, but then as soon as the pros got it in their hands, everybody tried it, and a lot of people like just have gravitated towards this nameplate. And now that we have a Pearl version, oh my goodness, this is going to be like, it has to be good. Like, first, it's a black bowling ball, and I might do a video, maybe, more than likely, highly likely, we're gonna do a black bowling ball video, and we'll have a couple of the hits, because I think most of them are hits. But yeah, same layouts as always on the balls, and I'll flash that across the screen. Sorry, it bit my tongue. But I'll flash that across the screen for you, and you will see that. Again, we have Senior League just bowled on this particular lane, or pair, and now we're gonna try and see what's going on out here. We'll throw a couple shots with this, and then we have the original Stealth. The original Stealth was just, again, it was a hit, like I explained already, and so I'm very, very curious to see how these two complement each other. Because I honestly believe this might be one of the best 1-2 combinations. And then to also foreshadow some things that are coming, this might be face this versus another, you know, great 1-2 combination from another brand. You know, might have a Phase and a Zen or something like that along those realms. But yeah, but for today, man, we're gonna check these two balls out. Super excited to, again, showcase, man, what's going on here and give you my thoughts. So, man, as always, if you like the jerseys, this one has been super popular. I have a pink one as well. And again, just this design, man, people are really gravitating towards it. So again, I have all the links for that below. And if you like the ball, want to get your hands on it, use the links below. It's a great way to support the channel. And again, if you want to represent, man, hey, represent. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, so that's really it, man. Joko got some tape. Just throw that in there. Just for fun. Then the Strike Force, man, they released the hypes. Again, I can't confirm or deny that I had anything to do with that, but I'm gonna run with it. I'm definitely gonna run with this, man. If you want to keep supporting, grab these, man. I'm trying to come out with a t-shirt. So yeah, we're gonna start there, and yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Stealth Pearl, see what happens. I be forgetting sometime, man. If you're in South Florida, get over to Tony Van's Pro Shop above his edge. They do amazing work. Only reason I'm able to do what I'm doing at the speed that I'm able to do it in, of course, I'm not, like, I don't have the access before these things are announced. That'll be lovely. Hey, Brunswick Storm, hey, look out for your boy. But anyway, let's go ahead, all jokes aside, let's get to it. All right, so again, I'm gonna go ahead and get loose with the ball. We'll start on 20 and just throw it out there to the right, see what happens. Oh, that made a very, very defined motion. Gotta move a little bit off that. Again, just getting loose, seeing what the balls do, getting a feel for it. Oh, I threw that way out there. Oh, man. I threw that pretty right, and then went ahead and giddied up the hill. Not bad. And for those that are curious, I still have the compound finish on it. I don't typically mind the compound. So, yeah, throw another one. Do that a little more inside. Oh, I was expecting it to, again, leave me a little bit of a 10. Wasn't horrible. Wasn't horrible. So, throw another one. Jump in a little bit here. I fell a little bit. All right, so I like the way that really looks. Let's see how it compares to the solid version. Again, because of how popular the Stealth was, I had to do that in this particular video. And I don't believe Track has yet released a HK-22 asymmetric ball. So also while we're doing this. But let's go ahead and get into the stealth solid. I expect it to be a little smoother. That's my expectation. Still hooked a bit, All right, so I'll do one more here. Still really good. Still really good. Smoother, right? It's not, you can see it kind of tumble a little bit earlier. Some of the shots before zoomed in so you can kind of see the ball motion a little bit closer. But yeah, you see it just rolling just a lot heavier. Still going through the pins, but just, again, just a little smoother, more gradual. So I'm gonna jump a little bit here. Much more predictable, much more predictable. I really like it, man. Yeah, like I'm gonna jump a little bit further left so we can see. I expect it to really slow down, and that's where, again, the stealth pearl, once we broke down, you know, the track area a little bit, you know, I can throw it to it, where I feel like the stealth is gonna be okay, but the stealth pearl is gonna be like, oh, godsend. So now I'm on 25. 25, probably closer to 30 at the foul line. Yeah. Just lazy, just lazier in comparison to that. And the ball is horrible by any stretch of imagination, but stealth pearl might be a little more suited for that. That's just my guesstimations and off the handful of shots that you've seen so far. So again, still standing on 25. Looking at about 10 down lane. Y'all saw that, right? Like 7-10 just, and again, I miss right. Like I'm cleanly missing right, but it got up the hill, man. Again, not my best executed shot, but I'll throw another one. So my East Coast boys, like, and even, you know, my guy Maryland from Detroit, and a lot of them are Chicago peeps, man. When they get to striking, man, they putting on the show, man. And so I'm gonna walk it out a little bit, give you a little razzle zazzle, but you know, my boys Chris Bonte, they a little different. They'll let you know. And shout out to that whole group. Cat put together a group recently with all of us in it, and man, the support, man. Even at TBA Nationals, the boys showed a ton of support. Brandon Burrow. That stealth pearl is like really clean, but it's nice. It's nice. So, especially when the lanes get a little more torched, this ball is stealth pearl, man. I don't use the term special yet, but if we see it out on tour and we see some big tournaments coming up, it's the summertime, so it's always gonna be some tournaments and a lot of regionals going on. If this ball comes into play, the ball will speak for itself. But I'm gonna pick up the stealth solid, move a little bit further right. Yeah, I'm standing about 17, kill the hand a little bit. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna get it a little more forward. Tried to shake it out, but again, ball just ran out a little bit of energy, and I think again a stealth pearl from a little bit straighter will work. I just gotta be a little careful because of how much if I give it a little bit too much, you know, axis rotation, it's gonna jump offline really quickly. So again, you wanna throw one more with the self-pearl from right here and just see what it does. So let's see what we get from right here. The cleanliness of this ball, like it's still projected. I was a little afraid that it was gonna break on me, and it didn't, it held line. I like to see stuff like that, that they're gonna allow me to, you know, really manipulate the ball on the lane for what I really want to be doing. So as we kind of wrap up here, again, you see me kind of play all over the lane, and how I see these balls are really middle of the bag. These make up balls, like balls you can throw on a variety of conditions. We're talking about heavier house shots or even sport shots. And I'll show a shot here that I have thrown it on a sport pattern. It's a 41-foot US Open team pattern. I forgot the year, but it did a lot of the same things that we saw. Very, very controllable, a lot of forgiveness. In comparisons to the Crypto, this one seemed to be, again, a hair smoother overall. Not as boomy as the Crypto is. Not to say it doesn't have energy, but it's not the same thing. But yeah, man, as this falls into the track lineup, we finally have a pretty complete picture, you know, with the archetype up top. Then you got the Legion Solid, Stealth Pearl, you know, and then you got the Tundra Fire under there. This is tough. Like, track has always been a fan favorite of mine, like, and this just really makes it that much more top notch. So in my opinion, man, go check out Stealth Pearl. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you love the Solid, get one. Use the links below, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, man, I'm out.